It's so hard for me to make this video because every time you hit record, you are no longer being authentic because your thoughts travel faster than your speech. And so when I hit record, I already thought about this hundreds, if not thousands of times. And so I really don't like this because I am forced to do this unless I'm having a conversation. So I have to imagine a different scenario just to be able to express myself more naturally. But the truth is, it feels forced. No matter if it's me who's hitting record, if it's me who's having the thoughts, or it's me who's having the ideas, everything feels forced because the internet is a second thought, is a second step. It's not your first step because you still need to publish, you still need to record, you still need to edit. Even if I'm not going to edit this video, I'm still going to listen to it. So when it goes to the internet, it's already a second thought. It already passed through some filters. Even just to express myself, it's no longer me 100% because it's already out. It's already being expressed. And we really have a hard time expressing ourselves, expressing our thoughts. It never comes the same way as we really want to. Even if we are thinking in a certain language, right? Our thoughts come through telepathy and we are not even aware of that. And it comes through feelings, through emotions, through multiple ways that we have it, even as a baby, right? But we are unable to fully extract them and convert them into a language that we can understand. And once we do that, already loses its 100% originality, expression. And so we try to convey the message in ways that we are trying to convert as much as possible. It's like trying to convert a very ancient language that nobody speaks anymore. It can be converted, but it will never be 100%. And so just for me to do this video, to express myself, I will try to convey the message as much as possible, but it will never come 100%. Now, I know I'm already out of context and you might have clicked off this video already. But that's the problem, you know. Everything seems fake. I have to try to transform my message in a way that you don't click off the video, that you stay in the video. I have to make a thumbnail that makes you click. And this pisses me off. This is really disturbing. This is fucked up, you know. And that's why I'm so tired of this life, for real. Because I'm 35 and I'm already tired of life. I'm already tired of working. I'm already tired of everything. And the problem is, the biggest problem ever is that I know that once I stop working, life is going to become meaningless. So it's like, what the fuck? Who created this life like that? Like, I know God created everything, but I'm not really sure He created this life as intended, because this has been made by somebody else, for real, because this doesn't seem like God at all. Because it's so effed up, for real. If you put into perspective the amount of times you actually are truly happy, it's like 0.1% compared to 99% of fucking suffering, man. Fucking everything. When you work, you think you're happy, even if I do what I love, which was what I was doing, creating music that is meditation and inspiring and motivational with frequencies that help you achieve certain states of meditation and for you to conquer your life, to become a better person, to remember who you really are, and so on. It lost its purpose because I have to show my work through a platform like YouTube. And when it does that, I need to follow a certain algorithm. And so it loses. Because now I have to work like a motherfucker. And it's never really done. It's always going down. It's always like, I'm struggling, working like a motherfucker, man. What's the purpose, man? You know, if I make a music that's supposed to awaken you, why do I need to create like 100 of them? Keep on creating the same type because that's what the people want. That makes no fucking sense. I have to create just because for the sakes of surviving, not for the sakes of if it's serving you a purpose or not. It's for the hassle. Quantity over quality. Go, motherfucker. You cannot survive if you just put one a week. You have to publish fucking 6 live streams a day and be happy with it. And still go down in revenue, still go down with everything. So life is so effed up, for real. Yeah, it's better than a job, a 9-to-5 job, yes. But still, I barely sleep. My eyes are fucking red, look right now. These last days, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, because I need to be here working like a motherfucker, man. And that's if I want to survive. Yes, I make more revenue than a normal fucking job. But at the same time, my life has been upgraded. And so since it's upgraded, I cannot downgrade because otherwise I'm gonna lose everything. Like I already lost real estate. I already lost more than 150,000 euros. So am I gonna be able to lose more? No. So in order to not lose, I have to work my ass off to compensate for that. So when you see somebody earning more, it doesn't mean their life is better. Sometimes your life that has never been upgraded, but it's on the basic level, and you still have time for yourself, sometimes you are happier than the person who's earning 10 times more than you. And that's what I come across. Because if I never had experienced an upgrade, I would be happy with the downgrade, which for me now, is a downgrade. But for someone who never met or never experienced the upgrade, the downgrade is okay. It's the normal, right? So you cannot really dream the same way or expect the same way if you never experienced before. So you are more happy with it. It's just like trying to go to Africa. I say Africa, but it could be so many countries. But that's the one you really know more. Let's say you go to the deepest part of Africa where childs need to walk kilometers and kilometers and kilometers every day just to get water. Those childs, sometimes they are happy. And you are like, what the heck? I'm here and happy with all the things that makes us happy. And yeah, these childs have nothing. And yeah, they are happy. So it's because they never met, they never experienced the upgrade. And there was a study they made, which is once this type of child or a child in those situations experience the upgrade and then goes back to the downgrade, is already more unhappy than every other child. Because the brain now is open, the mind is open to new possibilities. It's like, whoa, okay. So even if the child wasn't like really like used to have that, right? And value that upgrade, it's already unlocked certain parts of the mind to a new possibilities. And now that child is already generating new type of thoughts, ideas, emotions, feelings because of that upgrade, even if it was not very acquainted with it in the beginning. And so it's true. Once we know the other side or the higher us or the higher possibilities, when we go back to the one we were already happy, it's gone. We are already different. We already change. We already upgrade. Automatically, even if you are not really living that and you know you're gonna go back, you're already more unhappy because now you want the other. It's already, you cannot undo what you already did. And so all I see in this life is suffering, suffering, suffering. Suffering. It's very little times and very low percentage of the times we are truly happy. Even if I design my life to be the most happy, I have the most loving family ever. My wife goes very well with my mom, and it's like we have a really good relationship. And the one who gives me the most hope and the most motivation to keep going is my son. Avatar, you come here. No, there's no problem.
What?
Let's see if you have caca in the nose. What are you doing?
I saw the caca in my nose.
No, before.
Before?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that cool?
yes, it's cool.
Wow. And what do you want to say to the camera? And people gonna watch this video.
I have caca in my nose.
Oh. Is it good?
Why is the camera doing like this?
Yeah, the camera is following you.
Why is the camera doing that?
Yeah, the camera does that.
Why is the camera looking at me?
You tell them what's your name.
My name is Avatar.
Very good. And what do you want to be when you grow up?
A police.
Police?
Yes.
Oh, no. You sure?
Yes.
You never said that before.
I have a Spider-Man costume.
And then?
And I went to school with my costume, with my mask.
Very cool. Okay, you can go now. You have to say goodbye to them.
Goodbye.
No, don't touch that. It's gonna turn off.
Why you don't want to turn off?
It's not finished yet.
It's not finished yet.
Yeah.
Needs to go all the way to there, the green line.
Yeah. Now you can go now. Play.
Bye bye.
And yeah, that's the only time I really, because there is this pureness of innocence that you do not see or ever see in an adult, because we have been suffering all our lives. We cannot trust the next person. We are forced to change who we really are in this life. We come pure and then we go unpure, because life makes us that way. Once you trust somebody else, that person puts a knife on you and you're done. And then you are forced to change. And that removes that pureness, that blissness, that what we are made of. And that's why I see life in a way that it's not really worth it. Like the moments I get, yes, they are worth everything, of course. But when you put in a balance, in a scale and weigh, it's not. Because the weight of the suffering part is way, way, way heavier than everything you acquire as precious moments in this life. Because of the quantity, it's very low. It's very low. We should be way, way, way more happy than usual, than normal. Not more suffering than ever. Because we are not really learning anything from that suffering. Yes, we value more things when we come from the lower, the poor, and the suffering part. But does it really mean that we have to suffer our lives, suffer mostly 23 hours, 23/7? No, I don't think we are really extracting everything from that. And it's up to us, yes, to design our lives in a way that it really matters. But at the same time, we have very little control about a lot of things. And those things make us suffer heavily. And that's why I see life as very unworth it. The best moments is when we are child, and even then, we had to suffer a lot. So, I don't know. You let me know what you think about all of this. How do you really feel? And of course, I have to keep going. What else am I gonna do? End myself? For what? It's not gonna do anything. But, you know, I gave my life to God some time ago. I went in a dark room retreat on my own. And then you know what God said to me on the third day. Just said, you have to go back to your life and follow your path. And I didn't know what was my path back then. And I didn't have a family. And so once I figured out, I learned that I was supposed to have a family, to build a family. I was supposed to name him Avatar. I was supposed to find my wife here in the Philippines. So, and then I asked myself, okay, the fruit of life is the reason of my life right now. But if I already discovered the way to enlightenment, why God didn't let me enlighten myself? I had to first create a family to achieve enlightenment. And then I'm here because building a family comes with a ton of responsibilities, a ton of stress, a ton of hard work, and a ton of suffering. And I'm suffering because I have to build my family. I have to support my family. And that comes with a lot of responsibilities. That comes with a lot of consequences. And so yes, the fruit is life. The fruit is beautiful. But in terms of compensation, like in terms of when you put in a scale, it's not. Because my child also exists in spirit form. We all exist in spirit form. Why do we choose to come here just to suffer, man? Just to suffer. I don't understand the purpose. Maybe we get so bored with heaven, with light, that we are then wanting to experience the opposite. Darkness, suffering, pain, so that we go back and value heaven. We are so weird. We are so weird. I like life if we are enlightened. All I wanted is to achieve a certain amount of enlightenment. I don't even need to become like Jesus or Buddha. I just need some enlightenment, some powers, right? To really change things in this life. But it seems like I'm not supposed to change anything. Because if God himself told me to just go build a life and live this enlightenment for another time, you're not ready. That's not the right moment right now. You need to go first experience having a family. Yeah.